Hello, everyone. This is your favorite trainer, Dan. And I just realized I never showed anyone how to do a buyer's net sheet or cost sheet, rather, in TransAgent. So if you don't have the TransAgent app, I would strongly recommend that you do it. It's free to sign up for it. Just go to transagentapp.com. When you go to create your account, make sure you choose Josh Pulsifer as the agent there when it gets to that time there. Now, this is from our old friends at TransNation. We don't use them as a title company anymore. Unfortunately, Lighthouse's calculator isn't as robust as what TransAgent is. So I do recommend that you do this until Lighthouse gets caught up. So this is a buyer's cost sheet here. And typically when you log into the TransAgent app, buyer is your default mode. And I'm going to recommend that the very first thing that you do is you go to options here and you preload your closing costs. Okay, so you simply click on that options tab up here at the top, click on closing costs, and just choose conventional. There's other costs associated with all these, but we're just trying to get close, right? We're trying to get a ballpark idea. And so just make sure you click the edit button here and then make sure you pre-fill or add what you see is missing here. And at this point in the video, if you're on this portion of it, I recommend that you pause it and pre-fill these on your TransAgent app. I'll give you a second to pause it. And then hopefully you've paused it, you filled those in, you've unpaused, and now I'm going to go down to these final bits right here and pause again and make sure those are filtered in as well. And if you're back from unpausing and filling those in, just a few things that we've added into here is survey. We're going to assume that your client's going to have a survey, going to assume that your client wants the home warranty and an inspection. So as you can see, those three items right there alone add up to a significant amount of money, about what, $2,100 or so there. And so you can save your client some money if they choose not to do those. Okay. Once we're done and we have all of our costs into there, then we're going to X out after we save that. And we're going to begin to build our net sheet, or our cost sheet rather. And so one of the best things you can do is add the actual address here. And I'll show you why. If you fill in an address, it's going to collect the tax information from the county. And it's going to auto-populate that into there for you. So here's the estimated tax bracket. Now you can see this is at the year 2021. And that's okay. Just leave it for now. Go ahead and hit done. And then we're going to put in our home price. What is our buyer wanted offer for the home? And then how much are they putting down? They can either put a percentage amount or they can put a dollar sign. So I do recommend that you put dollar sign because, and here's why. Let's say they wanted to put 10% down, so $40,000 on a $400,000 loan. Okay. Interest rate should automatically filter in. If your folks are higher risk credit, maybe you bump that by a full percentage point. But these guys usually update the percentage rate based on the going rate. So you should be pretty close to there. Term is typically going to be 30 years. Hazard insurance and taxes automatically get built in. And then if you do have an HOA fund, you can go ahead and put that in there. And then your closing date, you want to be about a month out because that's typically when we close. So we'll go into, oh my goodness, we're in August already. So we'll go to September 2, and we're going to hit compute. Okay. Now, once we hit compute, it's going to drag in the most current tax rate based on the property tax there. Now, I think this is a little bit high because it says at Ada. I'm not really sure. Let's check this little down arrow. Oh, there we go. So you can do Grand Rapids. We can click on that one. And we'll hit done. And we'll hit done. Okay. So it repopulated that interest rate because the home values have gone up so much. It's now calculating their closing cost. Now notice we said down payment of $40,000 and bring to close, it's adding in the hard closing costs, and it's gone up to $55,500. So if your client only has the $40,000, then we need to edit this. So we're going to click on edit, and we're going to change this to 40,000 hard number and hit the enter. Going to recalculate or hit done rather. Going to recalculate it to that 40,000. Notice payment goes up a couple $100. Okay. Those are your hard costs there. Now, I don't recommend that you purchase the premium versions of much, but this one I do because it will brand everything to you. So now I want to, there's several things that I can do here. I can look at the loan details and see how much they'll end up spending in interest if they go the full course of 30 years, which is a staggering amount of money to me. I hate this page, but it's necessary. You can go back to the estimate and you can simply print and share it. You can edit your payments to figure out what they need to bring. There's lots of little things that you can do here. So now we're going to print and share that. And notice everything's branded to me and all of the breakdowns of the costs are all right there. Okay. So do remember, and as you go further down, it shows out that home warranty, the home inspection, the survey, all those things are outlined there for your buyer. Okay. And then you're going to simply download it, email it, or print it to your buyer. So a great little tool here to help your buyer understand all the costs that are associated with closing on a home. Again, this is estimated. It's not final. Lots of moving components in here. So just be really careful how you set this. All right. That's how to create a buyer cost sheet. Have any questions? Be sure to holler out.